Hey everyone, it's Panos here, and I'm really excited to give you this short video on the 4 phases of real estate. Phase number 1 is when an agent is just launching off. It's the start off stage. And at start off, what an agent has got is a really high willingness, a really high appetite. They're not so skilled, but they're starving for knowledge, and they're learning everything. They're learning what they've got to send and what they've got to say to potential vendors to, get into more doors. They're learning on basic fundamentals of buyer management and how to qualify a buyer. And they're beginning to develop their own personal brand. It's early stages, but that's the launch phase. If they're successful enough to be able to generate enough revenue to keep them alive in real estate in those early stages, they then slowly make the transition to growth phase. And growing their real estate business becomes their number 1 goal in this phase. So in growth phase, what we start doing is seeing an agent look at more effective systems, looking at actually building their own personal brand in that marketplace, getting known to at least 50% of their owners in their farm area, because I've always said, if you have 50% of your owners know you, they'll tell the other 50% about you. And what they're doing is also looking at how to increase their capacity to do more deals. And that's the beginning of them looking at maybe hiring a part-time personal assistant. After growth phase, they start moving into another phase which I call Pinnacle. Pinnacle is where you start making great money in real estate. And for many people, that is the cash cow of real estate. And if you can stay in that phase and get momentum, because I always say, staying in momentum is easier than getting into momentum. And that's what we do in the Pinnacle phase. And many agents can stay in that phase for a decade. Unfortunately, but some agents, for whatever reason, move out of those phases and then move into what I call the fading star. They may have been a $1 million agent. They may have been the attraction agent in their marketplace. But all of a sudden, what's happened is their energy goes down, their motivation to do work goes down. They actually sort of get burnt out and they're not enjoying it. And at this junction here, the fading winner can only go in 2 directions. They either disappear completely or they retransform themselves. And I've always said that the comeback can always be stronger than the setback for many of these people. So in the real estate gym, what we do is we tailor content for all those different phases, because we know that people at various parts of their real estate career need different things. Some people need scripts. Some people need a position description working on their personal assistant. Some people just need consistent accountability on making sure they're getting calls. But the most important thing is to know exactly what phase that you're in and to be able to address the things that you need to get done. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to be sharing you some more stories and information about how you can have your best year ever.